Alright everybody, Reggie Edwards from the Front Row Report here. I am joined today by the one, the only Doyle. How's it going today, man? Thank you for talking to me.
Going great.
Awesome. We got.
How you doing?
I'm doing well, man. I'm doing very well. Actually, headed to Fort Wayne tonight to catch Saliva and Gemini Syndrome. So it's definitely a fun night here. So, but yeah, we had Abominator. You're out supporting Abominator right now, which came out in July of last year. Your first official Doyle solo album. Looking back on creating Abominator, what was right about the time frame to release this record for you?
What was right about it? Well, we finished it, and that's what made it the right time.
Awesome. Yeah, you're obviously famous for Misfits and all of that stuff, but never really released a solo album until now. What really led you in the direction to do a Doyle solo album?
I just started writing a bunch of musical compositions. That's what I call them, because they're not songs until there's lyrics and vocal melodies on them.
Right.
And I wrote them all, arranged them all, wrote all the guitars and bass and drums, and recorded them all like in demo form. And I just thought to myself, who am I going to get to finish these? Because I think I suck at writing the melodies of the vocals, and I just, once I write the music, all I can see is my hand playing it. I get stuck on it. So I said, who do I know? That's a friend of mine, and the first guy I thought of was Alex Story. I call him up, and he's walking into a Misfits concert in Houston.
Nice.
I mean, a Danzig concert, not a Misfits concert, a Danzig concert, and I says, yo, man, you want to write with me? He's like, yeah, fuck yeah, send me all the shit. So I sent him like 3 songs. I had like a dozen. Didn't want to overwhelm him, I wanted him to get quality instead of quantity. So he just he did 3 songs, and one of them was Mark of the Beast, exactly how it is on the fucking record, and he sent it back in like 2 days. I was like, that's exactly what I wanted.
Nice.
And then we just started rolling it out. We did like 40 songs, so we recorded 2 albums at once.
Wow.
And the second one, we're just gonna mix it, and it's done.
Awesome. I was going to say, you've said in previous interviews that there's, 1 or 2 other Doyle albums in the can and ready to go. I was going to ask if there were plans to release any of that other music anytime soon, but like you just said, going to be mixing that soon, releasing later this year, next year, somewhere around there.
I'm thinking maybe spring.
Nice.
Next year we didn't tour Abominator yet. We're going on tour. We got a UK tour from July 8th through the 18th, and then we do a US tour is August 15th through the September 15th.
Awesome.
I got a show at Danzig in Canada on the 21st of June, I believe, Rockfest.
Nice.
And whatever else I'm doing, I can't remember.
Awesome. Yeah, I was going to say, you've over the years you've been fairly active with Glenn and in the Danzig camp. What is it about your relationship with Glenn that really sparks some of these, not really reunion shows, but one-off shows here and there, and then obviously the anniversary tour last year? What really is it about the relationship that keeps that going? The promoters want it. Okay. So they come up with the cash and we go do it. And it's fun and we have a great time. Awesome. Awesome. What was obviously you did the anniversary tour last year in the fall. What was the feel of that overall tour, and what was that experience like for you doing the full tour with Glenn, the couple months long and all that, and any fun experiences that you can share from that tour in particular?
Well, yeah, it was great. We did like 70 shows, I believe, and best part of it was the first leg. I met Elisa Whiteclaws on the first leg, and having a good time.
Awesome.
So, it was good, man. We just played a lot of huge festivals, and I got a lot of exposure. It was like a huge promotional tour for my record.
Awesome.
You know, to do that.
Awesome. Yeah, I actually caught you. You were at the Golden Gods a couple weeks ago with Elisa, and second year you've been to the Golden Gods. Last year you played. You were on stage. This year you're there. You presented, obviously. And what is it about the Golden Gods? Really, it's like the rock and metal Grammys. Really, it is in a lot of ways. What is your experience? Has your experience been like with the Golden Gods, and what is it that's so special about that? Obviously, it's our Grammys done the right way, the way it should be. From your end, though, what is that experience like?
For me, I'll start with last year. Last year, Glenn came up to all of us and, hey, you guys want to play? I didn't know what it was. I've never heard of it before. And he goes, you want to play this thing with Metallica? You know, it's free. I'm like, fuck yeah, I want to fucking do it. Are you fucking nuts? So we went and did it, and the part about it I like the most is you get to meet all these people to you that are rock stars, you know what I mean? And it's crazy because they all know your name when you go there, and it just blows your mind that these people know who the fuck you are, you know? And just meet them all, and you all hang out together, and it's fun, man. I have a great time, and this year was great. You know, I got to be with Elisa, and you know, got to, you know, we presented that one band, and I can't recall the name of honestly. And it was fun, man. We had a great time.
Awesome. Now, I've got to ask, I saw the Doyle Hot Sauce product for sale, and I've got to ask, how did that opportunity for the Doyle Hot Sauce come about, and what sparked your interest? Were you very hands-on with the final product and everything?
Yeah, actually, Glenn's personal assistant, he made a hot sauce, and he gave me a bottle of it, and I've never had hot sauce in my life, and I wound up eating the whole thing in one night, and I was like, holy shit. Well, he wanted to do it, and then I just couldn't get him to make a bottle to give it to the money man, and the money man was like, fuck them, if they're going to give me a bottle to fucking taste it, I'll find somebody else to make it. So he found somebody else to make it, and then I tried a bunch of his stuff, and I said, okay, I want this. You know, and we made it, it's a vegan sauce, and it's pretty badass, man. It's really good.
Awesome. Can we look for any more Doyle products like that in the future, or is this kind of like a one-time thing?
No, we were working on a sauce we were going to call it Abominator, but a lot of people are moaning and bitching that it's not hot enough, so we got to get something that's going to, you know, blow their asshole out. So
nice.
We made a couple samples, but it didn't kill me, so I guess it's not strong enough.
I've got to get some of that when that comes out. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, it's an asshole fryer.
For me personally, I've got to ask, looking back on it, what really stands out to you about the Misfits' time in WCW, the whole wrestling thing that you guys did? Was that fun for you? Was that enjoyable? Or, so I've got to ask, because I'm a wrestling fan, so I've always thought about that.
It was interesting. It was horrifying, and it was real. That's just real. If somebody thinks it's fucking fake, they never did it. It's fucking real. Everything that's happening is really real. The chairs are real. Wow. The ladders are real. Falling 15 feet onto your back onto the cement, that's fucking real. You can't think that shit, you know?
Right.
And then it was not a place for us to be.
Okay, fair enough. So going back to Abominator, I mean, listening to that album, it's got everything that everything that a fan could want to hear from Doyle. You know, it's got the dark, creepy themes, you know, the horror themes. It's got that rough feeling to it. Is it important to you to kind of separate yourself from the Misfits legacy and have Doyle as Doyle's own solo artist, and to separate yourself from that? And is it something you really thought about going into making some new music?
Well, I only what do I think about? I basically, when I go into writing, I just write whatever my hand plays naturally. You know, whatever is comfortable You know, I don't try and write shit I can't play. Right. I write something that's too hard, I don't use it.
Okay.
You know? I don't really go in there with like, oh, I'm going to sound like this, or I'm going to sound like that. And when I do write, I don't listen to anything. Because if I'm listening to something, I'm not writing.
Right. Okay. And finally, you mentioned that you're going to be touring the U.S. later this year and doing a full promotion for Abominator. When can we look for tour dates and look for that big announcement and all that stuff? And what markets can we look forward to seeing you in? Obviously, every band, every artist has, you know, the cities that they love to play, has their favorites. But what are we looking for? What are we looking at for the rest of this year? Really?
Well, the U.S. tour goes from New York to New York, so we're doing like a, I don't know, 10-day fucking New York tour.
Nice.
That's like Dublin to fucking London or something. But you know, I even forgot the question already. I have like immediate memory loss.
It's all good. With the U.S. tour, where can we look for you to be playing this year? Maybe some major.
I don't even know yet.
Not sure yet.
It'll be announced soon. No, they send me the email, but I don't read it, so I don't know.
All right, awesome. Well, we're looking forward to the U.S. tour. Europe's looking forward to having you. Abominator out right now. Everybody, make sure if you don't have it, not sure why you don't, but make sure you go out, pick up Abominator, get out, support Doyle, check out a live show. Doyle, thank you so much for taking time today. Definitely an honor, and definitely something I've been looking forward to. So thank you so much.
Okay, thank you.
All right, man. Take it easy.
All right, bye-bye.